Good afternoon, everyone, from Dunrovin Ranch in Lolo, Montana. It is a hearty winter afternoon. We have Brandon Carpenter, the Honorable Justice of the Peace from Golden Valley, Montana. Welcome, Brandon.
Hey, how is everyone?
Well, we're doing great, and I assume you have similar wintry temperatures and snow on the ground where you are.
You know, the snow is mostly melted, but it's ambient temperature is about 15 degrees and the wind is blowing, so we got about a 10 below wind chill.
Oh, well, let's get some snow on top of that ground for you.
Yeah, it's not been fun this morning.
Yeah, well, we've got a lot of snow in the forecast for this week, so maybe some of it will make its way to you.
I'd be just happy to have it.
I know you would. Nicole, I see you out there with Augie. How are you doing this afternoon?
I'm doing good. It's warming up a little bit because it's sunny outside, so I had to take my coat off because I was sweating.
This is one Montana gal. She doesn't shy away from cold temperatures. Okay, well, I'll leave you guys to it. Thank you, Brandon, and thank you, Nicole. Really,
you betcha.
All the work you guys are doing.
Well, Nicole's doing the majority of it. I just get to sit here in the comfort of my office and imbibe in my hot mocha so I can warm the insides now, but the outside's still warming up. Okay, Nicole, tell us how it's
sounds good
going.
right now.
You're feeling good?
It's been going good.
Good.
So I've been working a little bit with Augie. I've tried something a little bit new, I guess. I'm trying to get him to move sideways. So what I was doing is I set up a couple cones out here, and I had him stand at one end, and I had him move sideways from one end to the other. Okay. It was on and off as far as success goes. And I did a little bit more with trying to move his shoulders around and move his butt around. Just constantly pushing this guy around. He loves it.
Okay, then that's very good. I'm glad you brought that up because, you know, we're not going to be able to ride Augie, but we need him to listen to what we say and respond to what we ask him to do. And so when we turned him last week on his hinds and fours in circles, that is really, for me, when I'm training a horse, that is the precursor, believe it or not, to getting that horse to neck rein, because you want them to be able to turn on their bodies. And I'm going to put pressure on maybe on the shoulder or back on the belly a little bit to get them to move that around. So moving both sides or both ends of the horse, if you want to call it that, both directions, will also naturally change or morph into getting them to side pass, just as what you're trying to do. And so getting them to do it and do it well is our key. As long as he's doing it, that's great. Not a problem with that, but you don't want to go too early, because what you'll end up doing is confusing them. But that's great. Not a problem with that, but there we go. I had a little bit of my own voice in my ear there. That was just. So, trying something new, trying something different is very, very good, but you want to make sure that you're able to mostly succeed, just like everything we've set him up on. So that's a very good thing, but you'll get there to it. And it's not easy to do early on either. So some of the same principles apply. If you're on their back and then you're going to have them step sideways, you're going to hold them up so they don't go forward, but not so much that they go backwards. And then you put the pressure on the side in the center, and you start on the front to get them to take a step, and then the hind, and you kind of seesaw your way back and forth until they learn to give to that pressure right in the middle. So yeah, you're one step ahead of me already. So he was working on both sides pretty well that way then? At least responsive? Yeah,
I'd say so.
Okay.
I did cheat a little bit. I did have a whip with me, so there's that.
Well, but you know what? With him, he's always trying to cheat you, right? So Yeah, so it's always better to be the second cheater, not the first. The first one doesn't stand a chance. So don't worry about cheating or what you think is cheating. It's just about using the tools you have to make him comply, because he's so hard-headed and wants to do what he wants that everything new he will go, I have no idea what you're talking about. I can't do this. I have no comprehension of what should happen here. So yeah, that's good. That's not a problem. That's not a confession or an admission. That's just telling me how smart you are. Okay. Well, let's put him through a few warm-up exercises, and I'm going to just let you choose what you want to do, and we'll see how he acts.
All right. I'm going to have him move his butt over. Let's go. Go on.
Very good. Oh, I like it.
We'll see how we feel about this. Go on. You got it.
Do you have any ice that's under his feet, Nicole?
I think there is a little bit of ice.
Okay, yeah, because he's just
there you go. Good boy.
He's not stepping like he is disobeying you or trying to put pressure on you. He's stepping almost like he's not sure what's underneath there. So like there is ice around and some snow on top of it. So very good. That's good. We want to make sure that folks understand that. But that was very good. I don't think you even had to touch him, did you?
I just did a couple of times. It was really light.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't tell. I thought you were starting to put your hand out, but I couldn't tell whether you made contact or not. But very good. Very easy. A whole lot better than the first time we've done this.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's show what more you can do.
All right. I'll have him head back over. Come on, bud. Good boy. Keep going.
Very good.
Over. He's really yanking on that lead rope.
Yeah, he is.
Over. You're okay.
Okay, so he's going to tell you no on the side that he's normally really good on.
Yeah. One. You got it. I really don't think there's too much ice over here. So.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But he's starting to lean into you a little bit like he's saying no. But you know what? He's got to learn to trust you.
Over.
Very good. Yep.
Over. Good. Good job. Keep on. Come on, bud. You got it. Come on.
Yeah, look at that, flipping that tail, telling you no.
Yeah. Come on. Come on. Over. Come on. Come on, Augie.
Okay, so he's pushing you. There we go. You know what to do now.
Over. Come on. Over. There you go. Good boy. You got it.
Good.
Over. Good boy. Over. Good boy.
Better.
You got it. Come on. Good boy.
Yeah, try not to let him stop.
Good job.
Make him continually move if you can. There you go. That's better. Keep going. Keep going.
Over. Over. Good. One more. Good boy. Good job.
There we go. Good. Very good.
Buddy.
Now, the only thing, and this is very good that you're giving yourself an escape. That is so important to do. But if you can do it, and I know it's easy for me to sit here and say this, but I have been there. with you. So the more he pushes into you, the more you got to try to stop him and make him move away from you. Otherwise, it becomes this, I'm going to push for a while. Oh, you're going to push? Okay, I'm going to push you back. So if you can stop that where there's no push on his part, he meets a brick wall, that's best. But you're doing what you can do to try to keep yourself safe too. And I get that, because we don't want you to get hurt. We want you to get crushed into those rails. So let's go ahead and keep doing this some more and make him move fluidly. He knows that he's standing right where you want him, and that nothing bad happened to him. He didn't get eaten. He's not dying. There's no red stuff laying all over the snow where he's bleeding to death. So, I mean, these are all positive things. Notice his head is up a little bit, though. He's not relaxed completely. And so he's a little bit annoyed. So let's go ahead and we'll just let him relax. Give him a second and see if his head will come down a little bit. There we go. That's better. Just that fast.
There you go. Good boy.
Very good. All right. Go ahead. I would approach him again and pet him, stroke him a little bit, and then just walk around and have him back. Yeah, he's not picking that head up much at all. Good. Good. Very good.
Good boy. Good job.
Look how easy that was. Very good. Very good. Make him stand still.
Good boy.
Yep. We'll give him a few minutes to make sure that he stands there. His head's up a little bit, and we'll give him a chance to drop that head, relax a little bit, and then give him a second, and then go ahead and move in the other direction when you're ready. There we go. Head's coming down. Good. He's relaxed. Good. Much better. Good. All right, let's try it again then.
Good job. Good boy.
Very good. Much better. Much better. Good job, Nicole.
Good boy.
Excellent.
One more.
Excellent.
There you go. Good boy.
Yeah, don't let him push you now. Don't let him push, because he might decide that, I don't want to have to be here. That last little act of defiance. Very good. The only thing I could fault you with, and I'm getting very, very picky now, is that he kind of hesitated instead of moving around. And you saw that, but you got on him and give him just a little bit of pressure. You didn't overdo the pressure, which is fantastic. That's the good part of that. You didn't overdo it. You were just really solid about, no, this is what I want you to do. You stepped into him, and then he stepped back over. So that was excellent. Good correction. Good timing. He didn't stand very, very long. In all things horse, if you can anticipate what they do before they do it, then you can correct the thought of the behavior you don't want to have. So always be looking at what their behavior is, because a lot of times I'm able to predict even this far away, and as poor as my interpersonal communication is with him to me, I can't see it real well, and he's got none for me, or from me. So I can almost predict a lot of the time what he's going to do based on horse behavior in a general sense. So if you really watch that, most horses will tell you predictably or reasonably predictably what they're about to do next or what they could do. So always paying attention to that all the time. That's got to be something like, when you're driving a car and you've got your hand on the steering wheel, you basically know where that car is going all the time, right? It's that kind of an attention. You can be doing other things and looking at it, but you're always got your hand on that wheel and making sure it's guided the right direction. In the same way of watching their behavior, you can do that all the time, continually. It never stops. So that way you can stop, or you can see that behavior, or look for, this feels like something he might want to do. And if he doesn't, great. Sometimes you just being aware of it and changing what little body posture you have or your positioning with him will stop that as well. And that's that good communication that he sees from the herd level. But if you are able, or he gets a little bit more and he starts that bad behavior, or you can predict the behavior you don't want, then you can correct it before he really is displaying it fully, or complying with his own body, or making his body do what his mind wants. I see he's licking and looks like maybe chewing a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah.
Very good. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and let's move him around one more time just to see how he's going to do. And he's usually moving this side as the harder side, the way you've got him standing right now, and moving him over the other side is usually till the very end a little better. There you go.
Good boy.
Very good. Now, does this exercise look a little bit familiar?
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing we're not putting together with it is the shoulders, right? So that's and sometimes it's easier to do this in a round corral, in a small round corral, to get those initial turns, especially getting them to turn on the hinds and move that front around. A little bit more contained, but it's still they can move forward and backwards. And he's not so much of a handful, you can't handle that. So I didn't think we needed any small round corral work to be able to accomplish what you did last time. And you did well. You were getting better and better all the time. So good, very good. All right, let's push him over one more time to the side that's usually pretty good and see how he acts.
Good boy. Good boy.
Very good. Very good. Keep going. Keep going. You're doing great. He thinks he needs to take off and leave you.
Come on. Got it. Good job.
Very good. Good.
There you go.
Excellent.
Good boy.
Good job. Good job. I'm liking that. He's thinking about, I don't want to do this, so I'm going to either squirt out underneath of that rail, which he couldn't, or stop and push into you, and he didn't. So we're making some headway. This is very, very good. Now that he's relaxed, can you just go ahead and just pick all 4 feet up?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just do that. Let's just break this up a little bit, give him a little bit something different to think about. And these are all exercises, just something very remedial, but it's something different. We want that to pick up nice and easy. So squeeze that tendon, that flexor tendon, right above his hock. Go to the narrow part of his, right there you go, right there. Squeeze. Use those hands, use those fingers. Squeeze hard.
A little bit.
And you probably got gloves on, so you can't really get a good grip in there.
Yeah.
He's almost wanting to pick it up.
A little bit.
So go ahead and...
I did just pick his hooves out right before this, so...
Did you? That figures.
A little bit. Yeah.
Can you put a little pressure right on that coronary band? Right at where his hoof meets his hair?
Yeah.
Do the same thing with your... There you go. With your left hand, push on the hoof, and then with your right hand, just pick his tendon, or squeeze that tendon up above his hock. There you go. Now push. There you go. Give him a chance to pick that up. There. Look at him. He's just absolutely refusing to flex. There we go. That's better. Hold it up.
Boy.
Till he relaxes. We'll just hang on to it. Better.
Boy.
And anytime you want to drop it, you feel whether he's tight or not. When he relaxes, then go ahead and let him have it back.
Good job.
Good. There we go. Go to the next. He's already anticipating you coming to the other side of his hind end to push him around. There he goes.
Yeah.
And he's actually trying to lift that leg up for you.
There you go. Good boy.
Good. Now, see how they start relying on their predictability of us?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's always good to just break this stuff up with something that is useful, maybe easy, but this is why I was talking earlier about predictability with them. They also learned predictability from us. And so that's why I wanted to have you do this kind of thing. Always be switching up what you are doing. You're working on a lesson and you're trying to get some good repetition to it, but you should break it up with something just exactly like this so that he has to wonder what the heck is going on. So now don't have him turn, just have him stand. And he's trying to give you some room. That's okay. There is 90 degrees. And that's really good. He's being respectful of you. Now just walk up and so he doesn't move away from you. Because we don't want you caught between him and the rail anyway. Now let's be really unpredictable and go to his hind end first and lift it. Very good. Very good. He didn't try to move away from you as you approached? Because this is something completely different on this side, right?
Yeah.
You could have just as easily just pushed him all the way on the other side to be parallel with the rail. Very good.
Good boy.
Very good. And he's going to be a lot more compliant since you had to kind of talk him into lifting that other front foot. Now he's like, oh, okay, I think I know what you want. Now I notice he has not tried to take this away from you at all on the other 3 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Very good. Oh, excellent. Okay, so you picked all 4 feet up. Now, can you pick all 4 feet at once?
All at once? Just levitate him?
There you go. I was going to say, we'll see how close you're really listening, right? And you're like, I could see those wheels cogs. I'm like, what? Oh, good. Okay, let's go do something else with him. You got a spot out there open in the arena that we can work on these turns front and back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Back up. Whoa. Good boy.
Oh, good. That's really good. I think he was listening to you move as much as he was watching you, because just before you stopped, he turned his head to look to the right and was looking behind him. And then you stopped and he did stop. It took him about a half a step longer, but I think it was because he was listening and not watching, but he still complied. That's really good. Mm-hmm. Very good. Okay. Now we'll see if we can work on that pivot. There we go. Very good. Step. Yeah, you got to kind of step in front. Oh, nice cross. Nice cross on those front legs. See how he's putting that leg behind the other one when he turned?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter whether he's going with that leg in front of the other one or behind. Just know that whichever direction he goes behind that leg is where he's shifting his weight, and he has the potential to move too much in that direction. So that's kind of an indicator for you. If he goes in front, he might be trying to walk forward. And then you're watching your others. He's watching a right hind pivot. Your off hind is pivoting. That's good. There, you lifted it up. That's all right. Because you can't just completely pivot or he'll corkscrew himself into the ground and trip himself up.
Yeah.
Very good. Good. You're putting more pressure on that head. Oh, that's very good. What you're doing now, how you're tapping the front of him. Very good. Good. Step forward. You got in front of him. Pushed him back. You're doing everything right, Nicole. Okay. Yeah. See how he's coming in front or forward there. Good correction.
Yeah.
Good. Very good.
Boy.
Let's keep him moving. We're going to go one more circle around. There we go. Nice, long reach with that leg. Better, better. Good, good. There we go. Let's hold up right there. Good job. Very good job. And he's going to get better at the turn with him pivoting on those hinds. Right now, he still wants to be lazy about it and move. But there's also one concern is that offside hind, is it a little stiff? Does it bother him at all? I mean, we have to kind of ask ourselves that, why he doesn't necessarily move. And I don't think so, but he may be still guarded and have some behavior there where he doesn't want to turn it, doesn't want to twist it, still thinks it's, the possibilities there. So that's okay. And then when you get ready, we'll turn the other direction. And we'll keep him turning on his hinds and moving that front end around and see if that changes the pivot on this near side hind. See if he's more likely to spin on it. And what we want to do is we'll work on the speed later. We want the form to be really, really well done first. And then as that gets better, it should pick up in speed. But we'll have to just give a little bit more pressure when you're ready in subsequent exercises.
Over. Boy.
We're going to pivot. Yes. I'm liking that. Moving forward just a little bit. Good correction. Very good. Good job. Pivoting again. Yeah. Okay, now he's kind of swapping in. So when he does that, have him go backward. There you go, like that. Have him just go back a little bit.
Good boy.
So see how a couple of steps he'll take with his front, and then he'll unwind with that hind. And part of that is because we're turning his body and his head a little bit too much. So we want to try to make him stay stiff or straight, that spine straight. There you go. That's a little better. So tap on his shoulder a little more too. Both head and shoulder. There we go. That's better. Better. Yes. And you froze up on me a little bit there, but that's all right. Now I'm back with you. There we go. Good turn.
Okay.
Good step. There's another good step. Another good step. Excellent. And excellent. Not bad at all. Very good. Can you feel the difference?
Yeah, for sure.
You know you're not kind of chasing him a little bit or pushing him too much, but you're just having to step into him because he's moving his whole body. So very good. Very good. I'm impressed. You did work with him quite a bit this last week. It looks to me like, or the success was very noticeable.
Yeah, I think it was mostly just I had to practice what I was doing with my body first before I could really get it through to him. So there's some practicing.
You can see because you're much more aware of where your body needs to be in relationship to his body, especially on the movement. So very good. I'm proud of you. You did a lot of homework on your own. Good job.
Thank you.
All right, let's go ahead and turn him. So he's turning on his fours now. See how he does for you.
Great. Good. Good boy.
Very good. Much easier, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so just kind of let the rope go. Don't give him or don't pull on his face so much. Only use it to keep him from going forward. So don't let him turn. See how his body's turned in an arc towards you? So let his head go back. Yeah, let his head go back. There we go. Now walk into his body. Just as if he was pick him up. Yeah, make him pay attention. And now just touch his belly. There we go, like that. Better. A little more. Walk into him. Good. 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 Better. Yes. With the rope next to his shoulder, you're doing great.
Come on.
Oh, good. He's going to try to walk away.
Good.
Very good. Much better.
Good boy. Good boy.
Much better. Your touch is much lighter now, isn't it?
Yeah. Come on.
Oh, he's getting snotty.
Oh, yeah.
He would have nipped at you there. You froze up on me, and then all of a sudden I saw a hind foot cut up and then him reach back with his nose.
Yeah. Good boy.
Better.
Well,
much better. Much better. Yeah, he's a little frustrated.
yeah.
Good. Tough. He can be frustrated.
Hey, bud. Well.
Good. Good. I like that you're starting from a stand. There we go. Oh, a little anxiety release there. Look at that. Good.
Great.
Very good. Keep your hand. Yeah, try to keep his head straight.
Good.
More anxiety release. Very good. Very good. Better. I like his front end. He's kind of pivoting on that inside or near side front. Very good, Nicole. Pulling back. He's just kind of moving on you a little bit. Yeah, he's being a snot.
There you go. Good boy.
Better. Better. That was much better than last week.
Yeah.
Look at that anxiety. See that? He's yawning or he's that and then licking and chewing. Better. There you go.
Boy.
Yeah, pick that nose up. He's trying to ignore you. Just pop him so that head comes up. There you go. Good.
Good boy. Great. One more, bud. Come on. One more good one. There you go.
Very good. Very good.
Oh, good. Good job.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, we're having a little bit of connectivity, I think, issues because you keep freezing up on me, but I can see that's okay. I can see where you ended up, and I can, believe it or not, I can tell by it. I can hear your footsteps, and nothing's getting wild. So, and I can hear your voice, what you're telling me, so I can kind of imagine what's going on, but I can't see it. But no, that looked good. Look at him. He's a little bit on the frustrated side. Is he rubbing on you? There you go. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's trying to assert himself just a little bit, trying to get a little pushy. Okay. So let's try a couple other things. We're not going to keep you out there too much longer. You're doing so well. But let's go ahead and see how well you can get him to back. And let's go for a long time. Let's go back 15, 20 steps.
Back up.
Nice and straight line. Good, better.
Boy.
Good. There we go. Now he's picking up a little bit of speed. Nice. Yep. Turn that head around a bit. Not bad at all. Keep going. You're doing good. Let's get greedy. Just keep going all the way back to the fence. Oh, good job. Good correction.
Boy.
Keep going. You're doing good. Doing good. It's kind of turning a little bit more on you. So push that nose over. There you go. Good job. All right. Did you see when you did that, what did his whole front end do? It turned just like
I didn't see.
Well, what it did is he stepped over like you were putting pressure on his shoulder to move to that side. So he did what you wanted him to do. Yeah. It was just about a half a step over to your right. So fantastic. Very good. I like that. Look at him. Oh, that lower lip is a little tight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not happy. He's a little
No,
upset.
he is not.
Tough. Poor guy.
But
You know, being a prima donna, being put in your place it's a hard deal.
it's a hard life being
Yeah, it
Augie.
is. Yeah. None of us understand what it's like to be me, huh? Okay. So let's do the same thing. Let's just walk across the arena, stop, turn him 180 degrees and then back him. So that you're headed the same direction, like you're headed towards the house there, the office. Go down a ways, get just beyond that shadow. And then stop him, and you can pivot on his fours so his hind end turns. Doesn't matter which direction, I don't care. There you go. A good turn.
Good.
There we go, that's better. And now back him up. Oh, all the way around, keep going. So we want to back him towards the office.
Okay. Okay.
And doing an extra circle, that's not a bad thing. He doesn't know you didn't mean to do that. So just go with it. There you go. Notice it's a little bit harder for him and for you to back up when you're in front of him like that, which is fine. He needs to work on this. He seems to go back a little bit better when you're beside him and you're backing up, but that should be irrelevant which way you're turned. There you go. Look at him turn that hind end. Good. Very good. Good. Better.
Boy.
All right. Now let's go ahead and stop him and walk forward about 4 or 5 steps. Do the same thing, turning the other direction and back him. Very good. Good. Yeah, he's not liking this. He is just grudgingly doing it.
Boy.
Better. Good. Good. Good.
Boy.
Better. All right. Moving better. That's good. Donkeys are a little bit of a distraction for him, but he's doing it in spite of them.
Yeah.
That's better.
Good boy.
Very good. Very good.
All
right.
Boy.
Good. Good, good, good. Like that. Like it a lot. Now let's go ahead and do the same thing. Pull him forward a little bit. And then this time, instead of flipping his hind end around, let's get him to turn on his hinds and move off of his fours.
Okay.
And it doesn't matter which side you want to take him to, because then we'll take him to the middle. We'll do the same thing. We'll get him to turn on his hinds, push that 4 around. There we go. And then we'll back him into the middle. Very good. Oh, I'm liking it. Not bad at all. Yeah, good. Now back him up.
Good boy.
Yeah, he's starting to say no to you, so this is going to be good.
Good boy.
Better.
There you go. Good job.
Yeah, he's doing a little bit of there you go. Now you're getting straightened out. He's doing a little bit of side passing on you, trying to. You're doing good. You're containing that head. You're getting him to mostly back in the line where you want him to. You're doing just fine. The important part is you're getting him to back, and then you're correcting him a little bit. So very good. He would have just as soon turned right back in a circle around you. So good job. All right. So let's go ahead and turn him. You turned him which way? Were you on this inside shoulder? The Near side or
Oof.
the other side? Oof is right.
I was on his right. Yeah.
Okay, let's do the opposite. Let's do the opposite turn then. And then we'll move him and kind of move him about, let's go almost 2 turns so that you end up with his hind end towards the road and push him. And that way you can push him back into the middle of the arena.
You said 2 turns?
Yeah, that's good. Whatever you got, right? Whatever you're comfortable with.
Okay.
There we go. Now go ahead. Oh, he's pushing you. So really make him move fast now.
Over. Good.
Better. There you go. Last couple of turns. There you go. Last couple of steps are good. Better. Good. Good. He's a little smoother, a little bit more willing. Oh, good. I like that. That's better. Nice loose lead. Heads down. He's moving like he should. Pretty straight. Very good. Very good.
Boy. Whoa.
Okay.
Good job.
Good job. Yeah, that's getting a little bit easier all the time. He's getting a little bit snotty where he doesn't want to have to work, but you know what? Tough. He's doing well overall. So let's go ahead and let's give you a little bit of a nod here, and let's bring him back into the center, and then have you try to move him sideways a couple of steps. You were working on that. We'll see if I can't help you see a couple of things that maybe you can work on or maybe not. You're probably doing just fine. And what I would do, just as a little hint here, is have him move his front and then move his hind, just a step and a step. Just kind of seesaw him a little bit and let him know that you're still moving both sides, but just not all the way around in a circle. There you go. Yeah, don't let him go forward. Good. There's a start. Very good. Very good. You're doing great, Nicole. Very good. A little bit more on the shoulder. Put your hand up there behind his ear and hold him back, but then push him. There we go. There we go. That's better. Pull him back a little. Yep, pull him back. He's kind of moving his way towards the barn on you. So use that shadow as a nice line to keep his front feet on that shadow. Give you a little visuals for you to kind of cue off of. Very good. You're doing great. Doing great.
There you go. Good boy.
Good.
Good.
Very good. Nice. Now, when I do this, when I get to getting them to move sideways like that, then I don't do anything but that. Now, what I'll do is go right to the other side and push them the other direction. I won't do any circles. I won't do any turns. This is what we do on one side. You just apply that to the other side. And they're generally not as good on one side as they are on another, like everything else. So I'll try to pick the direction in which he usually moves better. And you actually, this time we did the direction he usually moves the hardest on. So that's really good. I mean, he did pretty well. He wanted to go forward, but you're containing him and just slowly putting it together. That's fantastic. So let's go ahead and back him up so his front feet are on that shadow that the roof of the barn leaves for you. And use that as a marker to just keep those front feet on that. There we go. Or as close as you can, and then just go ahead and have him go sideways back the other direction. Very good. It's a little confusing for him, but that's all right. His little noggin can be blown here for a little bit. Better. Good. Good. Very good. Nice.
Come on.
And don't let him turn that hind end. Back him up. Good. Push that head away. Good job. Good correction. Because you're still moving him sideways a little bit. You're pulling him back in line, but it's still sideways overall. Good.
Come on. Come on. There you go.
Good.
Boy.
Nice. Look how he's crossing the fronts a little bit. Oh, nice correction. I like it. Look at him cross. Hinds cross. Now the front. Good job. Keep going. You're doing great. You are doing great. He's getting a little frustrated. He wants to paw. That's all right. Just keep him moving. You're doing fantastic. Doing a very good job of controlling him. Even though he doesn't want to, he just wants to push through you. Very good. Nice.
Okay. There you go. You got it.
Good. Push that front end. Yeah. Nice. Look at that. Couple of steps, front and back. Here, I'm contorting myself in a knot here trying to help you. Doing good. You're doing really good. Keep back him up. Yep. Yep. Anticipating.
There you go.
That's better. If we can get about 3 really good steps out of him, then quit.
Okay.
There's one. Almost.
Okay.
There you go. That's better. That's better.
There you go.
There you go. Nice. Good. One more step. You can get one more step. The right direction. Good correction. That's good.
Good.
There you go. There you go. Right there. Stop.
Good boy.
Good job. Good job. I think what we're going to do is we're going to call out a win. Was that a little easier than you were working on this past week?
Yeah. So I guess when I was doing it, it was kind of windy and snowing. So there's a lot of distractions going on.
Yep. That will definitely make a difference, especially something new and something that he kind of knows what's going on, but I don't want to, and that's where he's at today too. So, oh, very good job. I know we're a little bit short on the time, but again, this is a good place to quit. We had to, go back again and make him do what you want him to do on a side that he usually does really well on. And then really you're getting better and better about the fine control on where his head is at, physically, letting him relax, letting him walk up. Everything is getting smoother and smoother and a little bit more or less jerky and more fluid. And that's really what we're looking to do. All the while, it calms his mind. So you're doing a great job, Nicole. Yeah. I'm pleased with it.
Thank you.
And you should be too. Don't underestimate how far you've come. It doesn't seem like it all the time as you're doing it, but you're coming along. I'm liking this a lot. So very good job. Are you cold?
Not really.
Good.
It's still pretty warm out.
Good. Well, and I was trying to get vehicles started. It was so cold over here this morning, and so it was kind of tough. And cows were starting to unionize. They were telling me I needed to feed them a little bit more and a little earlier. So got a struggle going on here. All right. Man. Hey, great job. I mean, let's call it a day there. I think those were really good wins overall, and quitting on a good note, not just once, but several times when he did something well, and he's getting better and better all the time. So keep it up. Hopefully we'll see you next week then.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. We'll see you later. Bye, everyone.
Bye.